with great decor comes great responsibility. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. I'm the Invertebrarian. Thank you ever so much to every single one of you that are joining me here today to watch this video. Very much appreciated. While we're here, please do consider subscribing to the channel if not done so already, and hit that wee bell notification thing and give it a thumbs up and all that fun stuff that you're asked to do at the beginning of YouTuber videos. But I really want you to do it, so just do it. So in our last video, we rehoused into our invert mansions our Hognat radiata. It was just there munching on a cricket. It's kind of hiding down behind a little bit of moss there, but as of course invert mansions, please do go check them out. They do these absolutely awesome enclosures. I'm hoping to get more. I have some new units and I'm hoping to have really nice display pieces such as this on show. So yeah, please do go check out invert mansions. Kind of new company to the scene, but really producing some absolutely awesome materials. So yeah. So over on Eight-Legged Freaks, True Spiders, a group over there on the old Facebookie, I won a wee competition with a photo of my sand spider. Leave me alone. The prize for winning that competition was this lovely box of bits and bobbies. So we're going to have a wee look at what we got in here, and of course a huge thank you to the organisers that pulled this together. It's an amazing group who often has these little competitions for a banner, photo competitions. So if you're into True Spiders, which I certainly am and I know a lot of you are, then consider going and joining the Eight-Legged Freaks True Spider group. Absolutely lovely, welcoming group, and there you can share your love of True Spiders, which is something else I'm hoping to get covered in this video if I don't prattle on for too long. But anyway, what did we get? We got the decor pack. So I'm just going to open these so we can have a look at them. I'm going to be asking, so these are like the kind of seed pods. So there's quite a few of them in there. That's really cool. We got another decorative decor pack. And this has one of these really lovely, huge, sort of split open fig maybe, which would obviously make a really natural, nice looking natural hide for something. So we have that. We have this absolutely wonderful, wondrous bag of crunchy, foliagey, leafy folio off the tree kind of stuff. So we have that. We have this really nice tarantula room lichen, lichen if you would like to call it that, dry lichen. So we have that, and finally in the box we have, that works really well. Yeah, we have this really cool, again, really awesome kind of horror themed hide here. So that is a really cool little box of decorative stuff. So kind of what I want to ask you is, what would you like to see this stuff used for? Who would benefit from having this stuff within their enclosures? So please do pop your comments down below. What we should use it for? If we should use it all together. So we have the lichen, the leafage, the mask hide, the seed pod type of things, and the huge opened pod thing. So obviously I have a number of animals that could use it, but I'd like your suggestions on how we should utilise this stuff. I think it'd be really cool to listen to what you guys have got to say and who or what you think would really work with those hides. So you know what I've got roughly, but if you think there's something else that I should add so that I can use them, then pop your comments down below. It'd be really cool to hear. So again, a huge thank you to Jenny for getting that sent out to me, and to everyone that voted for the pictures, and everybody that took part in the competition. It's an absolutely amazing group. So yeah, do go check them out. Onwards! Last weekend I had a visit from the amazing, awesome, wonderful Gar over at Arachnotube. He now lives in Scotland, not too far from me, and he popped over last weekend. We went foraging, we went beaver hunting.
Yeah, Mad Scottish Man by Beaver Dam.
I found the beavers.
Evidence of beavers.
In here. Did all kinds of crazy shenanigans type of things, with many more to come, hopefully. But what I want to also cover in this video is Gar brought me some absolutely amazing, wonderful gifts. So a huge thank you to Arachnotube. They're very small, so I'm going to do my best to try and capture some footage. What we have is two of his Nicaraguan little cattle apoptosis, which is the true form curly hair tarantula. So the true form, the Nicaraguan curly hair tarantula, these have much more obvious curly hairs and a kind of golden brown longer hairs down the legs, and are much more striking and curly, shall we say. The hobby form, or the Honduran, these have been hybridized with other close related, what were Brachypelma at the time, are now little cattle. So these have much kind of more straighter hairs. They don't really live up to that curly hair title. They're much kind of, don't really have that dense hairy leg bushwhacky thing going on that the true forms have. So that is a very, very brief synopsis of the difference between the Honduran and Nicaraguan curly hair tarantulas, or not so curly in the fake one's case. So here is one of our true form. Teeny tiny little sling. It's just molted. In fact, they both molted at pretty much the same time. There's the other one there. Probably can't zoom in any closer than this because they're just going to look like a fuzzy mess. But you can see they are indeed very, very fuzzy little little balls of pixelated, not very clear, tiny little tarantulas. So I popped the macro lens on, kind of get a slightly better look at it. As I say, I can only apologise because my camera phone is not the greatest. But these are true form Nicaraguan. Parents both originated from the true species. And yeah, absolutely amazing. So a huge thank you to Gar for these little guys. Look at that little hairy butt already. You got a little hairy butt, little hairy legs. The other one's hidden underground, that's why I'm only filming this one. But yeah, amazing. About as close and as good as I'm going to get. Really thick. There's those golden brown hairs all down the legs. Really thick even at this small stage. Really evident. And again, a really nice hairy golden brown bahookie. Absolutely beautiful. Both molted within a couple of hours of one another. But yeah, absolutely beautiful, 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 beautiful little spider. So as those two absolutely amazing little additions were added to the collection, he also gave us 3 of his bred, now Chilurius variegatus, I think it is. Sounds like a Harry Potter spell. Chilurius variegatus! Here we can see this one, if you can make it out there, is actually nibbling on this cricket. Gar has advised me that at this size they will just scavenge on dead prey items. So as you can see, I have pre-killed a little cricket, popped it in there, and you can see our tiny, tiny, tiddly, tiny, indescribably small scorpion feeding there upon said cricket. The other 2 I think are hiding just now. We'll try and get a little look at them. Number 2 there, just try and give you an idea. There is the tip of my tongs next to it. Obviously we all know the generic size of feeding tongs, so you get an idea of just how teeny tiny These little guys are, like, there's my finger, diddly. And finally, if I can get the light in right, we'll see number 3 right there. What I'm going to do is try and pop the old macro lens back on. I think it's the only way we're going to get a proper look at these little doohickeys. And we'll maybe try and catch the one that's feeding, because it's probably going to be the easiest one to hopefully film. So this is one of them. This really is, I'm afraid, the best I can do given my camera phone, my macro lens lighting situation. And as you know, these, oh, what's going on, are absolutely tiddly. So, I mean, I don't think it's that bad considering the minuscule size which we are attempting to film right now. Cute. I think all in, that's probably as good as it's going to get. Absolute cracking little scorpions. Beautiful. So these absolutely amazing, very small, are known as lampung black. They come from the Lampung province of Indonesia. They're also known as the Java dwarf scorpion. Now these are a beautiful, very dark, almost black dwarf scorpion, meaning they don't get quite as big as many others. They're not as small as the pygmy species, but the dwarfs, usually about an inch or so in size. Absolutely fascinating scorpions to keep, and these are definitely a must for any scorpion keeper. Arachnotube will have these available for your pleasure over on his website. And again, I cannot recommend these enough. Even at this small size, we could see one chomping away there on a cricket, and I think as these grow, they're going to become more and more fascinating to keep. Just to give you some kind of idea, this is another one of my dwarf scorpions. So we're talking maybe an inch to about an inch and a half. If I put my finger in next to it there, you'll see it is not a huge specimen, although this is a full-grown adult. What species it is, I couldn't actually tell you with 100% certainty. Let's see if our little one is hungry. This is a really awesome little scorpion to keep. It's one of my favourite in my collection. Nope, telling me to go away, not interested. Usually quite a good wee feeder, but I think most of them have been fed quite recently. It's kind of just throwing it away. Get away from me! But yeah, absolutely beautiful little scorpion. I just wanted to show you this one, just to give you an idea of the kind of size we're talking in comparison to your Pandanaris and Heterometris. So we come down to the end of this video. There was other things I was hoping to cover, some of the Rhesus spiders, but we've kind of, you know, this video I think has gone on long enough for now. We can do that in another video. A huge thank you to Jenny and the admin team over at 8-Legged Freak True Spider group. Do join it if you're on Facebook and if you're interested in keeping true spiders. Absolutely fascinating and amazing group, as I said at the beginning of this video. And of course, the biggest thank you must go to Gar over at Arachnotube. Do check out his YouTube channel and his website. Get yourself some of these scorpions. They are on the website for sale, along with other bits and bobs. Spiders are dicks. So yeah, thank you ever so much. It was really kind of you to gift me these. So as I say, there was the two true form, Tluticatl abellosis, the curly hair tarantula, and the scorpions as well. So really, truly appreciate it. Yeah, so that is it from me to all of you guys. Let me know what you think of these scorpions. Do you keep them? Does anyone in the chat keep them? Or now having watched this, are you going to go out and get yourself some? Hopefully we can come back and do videos as they get a bit bigger and we can start to see colours form and characteristics and see what kind of scorps they turn out to be. But I'm really excited about it and I absolutely love scorpions. So that is it. Thanks ever so much. Please do, as I said at the beginning, show your support for the channel. It would really mean the world to me. Yeah, I'm not going to keep going on, but you know. Thank you. And we will see you in the next one. As I say, pop your comments down below because I really want to know what I should be doing with those decorative bits and bobs. Thanks ever so much, and we'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye. The video is complete, but if you want some sheer and utter stupidity, stay tuned, for here it comes. Nonsense! These are known as the Lampern Black. They come from the Lampern province of Indonesia, or the Java Dwarf. Of course, the biggest thank you goes to Gar at Arachnotube for his amazing gifts, the two pure form Tilitcatal abalosis, Chilerius variegatus, Chilerius variegatus, Chilerius variegatus. I don't even know if that's how you pronounce it. They're probably called like... Oh god, what are they even called? Variegatus Chilarius. They are Chilarius are variegatus. I don't even know what the fuck. So now we're going to go have a look at the gifts from Gar over Arachnotube. I done got myself a poo-poo on my arm, like. I got myself a bigger poo-poo. I could cry. Scorpions, scorpions, get some scorpions. You gotta have scorpions in your collection. Scorpions, scorpions, get scorpions from Arachnotube. Get them a little jam of black. Ooh, scorpions, 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 scorpions. Sweaty Betty is like a lump of lard. Sweaty Betty, she makes my willy go hard. Sweaty Betty, she's like a lump of lard. Sweaty Betty, she makes my willy go hard.